Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Long Beach State Dynasty here in the Elite Eight. We take on Purdue, coming into the tournament the number 10 team in the nation in the number 1 toughest place to play. This will be an amazing game versus a Big Ten opponent who really, I didn't see Purdue being that good here this season, but they surprised the world, and they have one of the best lineups from top to bottom, mainly because they have one of the best freshmen in the country at this point in Gary Harper. He won Freshman of the Year in the Big Ten. He can likely go to the draft and be a high draft pick this season. Then their leading scorer is Ray Brooks. He was a starting guard all 4 years, and here he is in possibly one of the biggest games of his career, because remember, this team has never made it this far to the Final Four. So let's see if we can get there. Let's get this game underway as we do lose the tip-off. Purdue starts out with their first possession. Let's see what they do. So here they are working it inside. That is a jump shot, and that is off, and rebound put back up and in. And Purdue gets on the board first. So now after that bucket, here is James Quick handling at point guard, passing out to the perimeter. It's a three. Tamir Macklin with the three. The sharpshooter has been here the last 3 years. He's been a starter all 3 seasons, and he gets us going here. As now here's the freshman getting going for the Purdue Boilermakers. That is Gary Harper, and he gets them going for the second bucket of the game. So 4-3 game here for Purdue. Nice block shot inside on James Quick, and here they are the other way. Harper misses, rebound. Purdue off the mark. Good defense by Long Beach. And here we are pushing up the court. Macklin in transition. He has a little bit of room, but he won't take the three. Let's see what he does. Calling for the offensive play. Works it to the perimeter. James Quick with the pick. He gets around, back to the outside. Tamir Macklin, and that one is off as well. And it looks like this could be a low-scoring game. Both teams play very good defense. There's a shot, and it looked like that was an air ball. Teixeira grabbed it, and they called goaltending. Interesting play. So here's a missed shot by Monson, put up and in by Douglas Taylor. 6-5 game early on. So here is a drive to the lane over James Quick, and that is a dunk. And now here in a 5-8 game, here's Taylor in the middle. He tries to put up a floater, but how about Purdue playing good defense early on? Here is Brooks pushing it up the court, calling for the play. And here he is working it back out to the freshman, Gary Harper, inside, jump shot, and it's good. And Purdue takes the early 5-point lead. Is now let's see if we can work that pick and roll defense. More defense by Purdue. Another stop. And here they push it up the court. This is Brooks in transition. He's going to stop and shoot, and it's good. 10-2 run to start this game for Purdue. And now it's a 7-point game. Here's William Caesar from the top, and it's good. About free throw distance on that jump shot. Now it's a 5-point game, but here is Brooks getting to the lane. That's actually Harper, it looks like. And he gets that one to go. That actually wasn't Harper. I'm not sure who that was. So here is a drive to the lane and an and one. Purdue playing defense and offense early on. And now here we go down by 9. Here's Monson in transition, and he pulls up. He had a foot on the line. 16-9 game. Monson finally gets going in this one. Here's a steal. Nick Miles with the deflection. Kerryon Walker picks it up in transition and gets it to go with the contact. Back to a 5-point game. Now good defense being played by Long Beach. Rebound by James Quick. Here we are pushing it up. Walker in the corner hits the 2. Deep 2 on that one. And now it's back to a 4-point game. We're right back in this one. But here's a 3-pointer the other way, Purdue. And that is good by Corso. And now it's 21-14. Let's see if we can answer right back. Here's Macklin getting his man in the air all the way to the bucket. And it's now a 21-16 game. As Purdue gets another bucket, 23-16 now. Passing out, Monson. Kerryon hits the 3. And Kerryon Walker is such a good player off the bench for this Long Beach team. And now here we are with a 4-point game. Look at Monson creating the separation and the 3. 3 minutes to go. It's a 1-point game here in the first half. Here's Walker. Play designed for him, and he can't get that one to go off of the back rim. And here is Purdue pushing it the other way. And they get the foul. And that is going to be on Monson. And now they hit one of 2 free throws, 24-22. So now here in transition, working away from the trap, and that is a corner 2 by James Quick. Tie ball game at that point, and now there's a minute left. Here is Ray Brooks to the basket, and he flies for the dunk. And now 4-point lead here, 16 seconds left. Here's Monson looking for a shot. He just jacks this one up. Bad shot selection. Good defense being played by Purdue. And now they will have the last shot here. Under 10 seconds left. Here is Ray Brooks. Dribbling the ball up the court. He gets the pick. He's going to have to just chuck it up. He fades away, and it is off the right rim. And that one will take us into halftime, 30-26. Long Beach really played some good defense in the first half. So did Purdue. But we're going to have to clean it up in the second half. So in the second half, here we go. Can we keep up with that defense? Because this has been a defensive struggle so far. As here is Monson with the corner 3 starting it out. And now it's just a 1-point game. Here they are working it inside to the freshman Harper, and he gets the foul on William Caesar, his first foul of the game. Haven't seen too many foul calls in this game. Here is James Quick. Faking the 3, post up, Caesar, back out to a wide open Macklin, and he knocks it down. Tie ball game for the junior. And now it's 13 minutes left here in the second half. Here's a 3 once again. How about the timely shooting of Purdue? They're playing defense, also hitting good shots, and now it's Corso on the 3, fouled up by another deep 2, and that is knocked down. And now it's a 5-point game. Here's Quick running the point, passing it out to the perimeter. And it is going to be Taylor on that shot. And now 2-point game. Missed shot that time by Ray Brooks. And here we are pushing it the other way. Here's Tamir Macklin. Nobody stops Monson. He's just going to pull up. And it's good. 1-point lead here for Long Beach. And now let's see if we can play some defense here. As here's Ray Brooks with the ball. Looks like they're setting up the offense. Out to the 3-point shooter, Corso. It looks like, man, that's their offense. They like to run plays through Ray Brooks and distracting us with Ray Brooks' motion, and then just get it to Corso. He's such a good 3-point shooter. Here he is in transition, working it up to the freshman Harper, and he gets fouled. And in transition, he goes to the free throw line, hits both free throws, 44-40. So here's some nice offense that time, working the ball around, and James Quick in the corner. He's been clutch shooting the ball here in the playoffs, and that's another big shot from him. But here is Harper the other way. He gets it to go, and now it's a 4-point lead for Purdue. More defense being played after the steal on James Quick. Here they are going the other way, and a hop-step layup, and it's off the mark, but offensive rebound is good. 6-point game here, 8.5 to go for Purdue. So here's Quick, though, into the game and hits the 3. And how about Nick Miles set up his teammates? He's such a good passer. Pick and roll. This time he takes it all the way in, and he's good. The 5'8" point guard now makes it a 1-point game. So here's a tough fadeaway. Rebound by Solomon Teixeira. And let's see what we do on the next possession here. We have a chance to take the lead. Nick Miles, another pick and roll. Pass inside. Douglas Taylor. He's under the basket. He gets it to go. 1-point lead at LBSU's favor. 7 minutes to go. Here they are working it inside. Easy shot missed. And now we have a chance to extend this lead as we pass to the outside. Nick Miles, open 3, and he can't get it to go. But rebound. James Quick on the boards. He puts it up. It's a 9-0 run. James Quick doing it all for us. Here's an open shot miss, but that time on the corner 3 by Purdue. But a foul on Macklin as they hit both free throws. It's now back to a 1-point game, 5 minutes to go. Working to the perimeter, and Monson gets it to go. That's what happens when you trap us. I mean, you just leave a shooter wide open. As now here's Brooks getting to the basket, but it's blocked by Macklin as we go the other way. 58-55, we can't get anything to go. But now with 5 minutes left, fade away 2. Another good defensive possession. And now with a 3-point lead, here we are with a nice pick. Out to the perimeter. Macklin for the 3. He gets it to go. A 6-point game here. 4.5 minutes left. Errant pass that time by Ray Brooks as now we take back over. Another good possession. Another bad shot. Ray Brooks puts it up. We're starting to put him on clamps, and now there's 3.5 to go. 6-point game. Working it to the perimeter. Macklin again, and he can't get that one to go. But offensive rebound by Douglas Taylor, and now we start to use more clock. Here is Monsetti driving. Kick out. Douglas Taylor open for the 3. It's now a 9-point game. Under 3 to go. So after a few good defensive possessions, it looks like Purdue's offense has been stagnant so far. They have not been able to hit anything. It's been all forcing shots with Ray Brooks down the stretch. And now they have to foul us down by 7. Under a minute left. James Quick gets the first, and he gets the second. Back to a 9-point game. So now it's a 7-point game here with 20 seconds left. Here's Ray Brooks. He's going to give it to their best shooter, Corso, but back out to Harper, and he hits the 3. Or actually hits the 2. He had a foot on the line. And now they have to foul us once again. And that's Ray Brooks' final foul. And he is fouled out of the game, so their best player is now on the bench as Quick goes to the free throw line, and he hits that one and make it a 6-point game. And this one to make it 7, and it's good. 11 seconds left here for Purdue. It looks like it's a little too late as they get it down to 5. They have to chuck one up, and LBSU is going to the Final Four. What a season it's been for Long Beach. We have done the improbable. Nobody thought we would make it this far. If there was a season for us to make it to the Final Four, you would have thought it was last season. But now we defy all odds. James Quick is amazing. Nick Miles off the bench is amazing. But look at our starters. Douglas Taylor had 12 and 7. Monsetti had 13. Macklin had 11. James Quick had 22, 2 and 5. I mean, everybody is playing a part here in this run. But how about the defense in this one? Purdue stepped it up on defense. They made stops, but what did we do? We stepped up to the plate. We had some very good defensive possessions down the stretch. And honestly, I got to say that we did a pretty good job on Ray Brooks, one of the best scorers in the nation. And he's going to go on to the NBA. He is a senior this year. Gary Harper, the freshman of the year in the Big Ten. And then they had Tim Corso, who was a freshman as well. He was a very good shooter, but we did a pretty good job of locking these guys up. I'm proud of this squad. We have done so well this year. I mean, from start to finish, we played a couple of tough teams early on, and that really gave us our toughness down the stretch. And now we make it to the Final Four to face Alabama, who is the number 2 seed in their bracket. And then on the other side of the Final Four, UCLA and Maryland, both number 1 seeds. Alabama came into the tournament as the number 8 team in the country and one of the best scoring tandems, one of the few big threes in the country. Bill Watkins, Emil Robinson, and James Metcalf, all averaging just about 20 points in the tournament. Very, very good tandem. We're going to have our hands full. This is probably the best team we have faced all season long. So that is going to do it here as we make it to the Final Four. Can we pull off a championship run here in season number 5? Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
Wave. I'm in it for keepsake. In the field with the cleat lace. Beat freak with the bare face and a slick tongue. That's what she say. She look good. She a big tease when she bite lip with the wink face. Hella bad when she throwing it back. She bring that my way for the team play. For Pete's sake, I'm above average. I'm padding my stats. I got a matter with he.